Hi guys, a short video about how to measure the microcurrents coming from a REFA device. So on the left we have a REFA device, on the right we have a multimeter that actually is set not to measure current but voltage. And the reason that we're doing that is that when this multimeter is set to measure voltage, basically it does not load the circuit that it's actually measuring. Think about like a battery, like a 1.5 volt battery, AA or AAA. That while measuring the voltage, you don't load the battery, but when you measure the current, you actually short circuit the battery and may cause some harm. And I don't know what the electronics exactly are on this REFA device. It could be a solar panel, either with some protection or not. So to be safe and not to be sorry, we'll just measure the voltage. Also, you can see basically that the room is a bit dark, and this is really on purpose. We'll see it's for a reason. And the black probe here from the multimeter is actually glued with some sellotape, just that it won't move, and I'll have like two hands, one for measurements and one for taking some photos here. So we'll take the red probe, and when we'll touch the right ball, we'll see basically that it jumps like to 1.6 volts approximately, and the same thing will happen when we'll go to the left guy. Here I'm touching it, so again 1.6. So definitely this solar panel is generating some energy. And let's do now another trick. We'll take like this a black cloth that comes with the device, and we'll just cover the solar panel to some extent. Just a second. And of course now the solar panel with no light around basically cannot produce any kind of electrical current. So and actually when we'll try to measure, we'll see 0 here and something of that same 0 on the left. And now to make it more interesting, I'll move for a second here, turn on the lights. Well, that's bright, and we will now remove this cloth, and what we'll do here basically, again repeating the measurements. Now you see instead of 1.6 it's 2.1, and the same thing here more or less. Just a second, doesn't touch it very well. Okay, so more or less the same here. So basically this proves in some way that this device, the REFA device here, is authentic, is producing microcurrents, and again, a very simple way to do it. So there's also like another way which I saw people recommend, which is basically to show that it can actually, let's say if you take like an iPhone, an iPad, or any kind of smartphone, and just roll the balls on the screen, so there is some response that the screen shows, like you will move your finger. And basically people say that this is proving that the device works. Actually, if you will take like a metallic device, like a pen, you'll probably produce the same result. So it doesn't prove the current existence, it only proves either pressure or changes in the capacitance that the screen shows. It definitely does not measure current. So maybe an unofficial way to try to prove something, but definitely not to prove that this REFA device by any means produces current. The only way to measure it is by using a multimeter, as I just showed you. Thank you.